Hello, Omni Center. How are you doing? All right. Welcome to Beside Myself, this comedy showcase of very funny comedians venting at you. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have two very simple rules for the show. Rule number one is please silence your cell phones. Everybody, silence or vibrate, whatever your preference. And rule number two is please do not talk while your comedians are on stage. If you have to have a very important conversation, we ask that you take it out onto the sidewalk so as to not distract your fellow audience members or comedians. And we're all going to have a fucking great time. It's going to be an awesome show. You guys ready for a comedy show? All right. I'm going to bring to your stage your two wonderful hosts for the evening. Please put your hands together and make some noise for Shelby, Shone, and Charles Thomas Vidrine.
I'm gonna start. Let's see. What's a good place?
The beginning is usually a strong start.
So I was born. I was born, and then. Oh yeah, no, that's good. I was born, but I've always been confused about why. Like I never really got it, cause I never got it because, I never understood why, people who, really believed in God, for real, why they would ever be upset about, abortions.
Dead babies.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can call it dead babies. I don't call it dead babies because they're not babies. But you can call it whatever you want. If you think, a little pile of goo is a baby, good on you, bruh. Anyway. So I was born. Yeah, but it's real fucked up because the only people that you ever hear complain about abortion are 70, 80-year-old white women, just really, really old white women, and they're just they're mad, but you can tell that they're not actually mad about the abortion because they can't be. It doesn't make any sense. You can't get mad about that a baby gets to go to heaven for free. You don't get mad about that because they got a fast pass to the good place is not something for you to be angry about. At that point, you're just fucking jealous, and you just need to be honest about it. You're very jealous. You're this is fucked up. I can't believe I had to marry this dude when I was 20, and I've been sucking his dick for 50 years. I don't even love the dude anymore, but I know this is how I get to heaven. And it's fucked up that all the babies get to do it for free. All the babies get to do it for free. Not only that, there's a lot of black babies. I'm very afraid of all the black babies in heaven. Because if there's something else you know about 70, 80-year-old white women in Lafayette, Louisiana, so you know they're fucking racist. You know they're real angry about it. They're well, I wanted to go to heaven, but now I'm having second thoughts because of all the colored babies. I don't get it. It's fucked up.
Do you think, okay, I need to ask. So, old women are always I want grandchildren, right? Do you think that is all bullshit now if they're really upset about abortions? Because if, you're running the logic of heaven, you're up there, and then there's, infinite grandchildren. So, no? They're not?
No, because they don't want grandchildren. They want you to have grandchildren. It's like a fucking pet dog. It's real nice because they get to see it sometimes, and it doesn't piss and shit in their house as much.
It's why I love your dog.
Yeah. You like my dog because you don't know the intricacies of our relationship. You like our dog because it's just a prop for me to you.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a thing I love. It's just a thing that I say I love that I can talk about. It looks weird. like a baby. Yeah. Fuck. Speaking of fucking old racist ladies, I go and I help my grandmother sometimes. I go and I help my grandmother. I help her burn legal documents, like old legal documents, not illegal ones. Guys, jeez. Anyway, so I help her burn these documents sometimes in the middle of summer, and it sucks, and sometimes it sucks. But anyway, I was burning them with her one day, and then my grandmother found a fake $10,000 bill, and she pulled it out, and then she handed it to me, and she was like, "CT, what would you do with $10,000?" And I was like, "Well, Mimi, if I had $10,000, what I would do is I would go to a property in Sunset, and I would get one of those little domiciles, and I would reinforce it with wood, and I would put some solar panels on it, and I would get a well dug, and then I would get a shitty job where I could ride my bike back and forth from work and just pay for food and property tax, and then just live like that for the rest of my life until I died." And then my grandmother said, "That's the problem with you kids. Your dreams are stupid." You don't get to tell me that my dreams are stupid when you make me burn papers because you're afraid Obama's going to dig through the trash and find your fucking social security number. You don't get to call other people stupid if you do that. It's ridiculous. And what's fucked up about it, what's the most heartbreaking part about it, is the saddest thing is that if I were doing it in a way that she would she would be totally happy about it. They love that shit. Be it off the grid, they're all about it. Why do you think I gotta burn her goddamn government papers? What she's upset about is not that I want to go live off the grid. What she's upset about is that I don't want to do it the right way. With a woman and kids. She's you just want to do it by yourself. And that's selfish. But it's not. It's not selfish. It's not selfish because if I ever had a kid, I believe in God enough to know that you just got to send it straight to heaven and not make a deal with any of this shit. Because I got love in my heart.
I don't even know how to follow that. I don't know what to do now. I'm just here. I'm just going to talk shit about beards, and this guy's getting deep into abortions. But speaking of beards, now that we're here, I fucking hate them. I hate what my generation did to them. They're the stupidest fucking thing. Either you have this really neat trimmed motherfucker, a little Charles beard over here, or you have a big ungainly bitch on your face, and you're just I'm a Viking. It's oh, you're a rapist? Is that what you are? You you were a rapist and pillager? Because that's what they did. Grow a personality, not a beard. How about that? Don't hide behind your facial hair. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, strong words coming from the man who can't grow one.
I have no comeback to that. I don't know what to say. That is very accurate. This is a real shitty beard that I would even attempt to grow.
It's okay, Shelby. One day you'll grow a personality.
You cunt. I need to believe in things more strongly. I think I would have better comebacks. This is not. I'm just here getting shit on now. Oh God. I don't know. I think the only other thing I wanted to hate on is the military. Is that? Not a fan. I'm not. Look, everybody from my high school who joined the military is a real piece of shit. Real fucking asshole. And look, I get it. They fight and die for my freedom. But freedom is an abstract concept. And when Jim pulled down my fucking shorts in the middle of PE, that was a very real memory for me. So if he gets shot and dies, I don't give a fuck. I'm not marching for that motherfucker. fold the flag, 21 guns, fuck off, and then we're done with you. I don't care. Is that too far? I don't know.
No, Shelby, it's perfect. Hey, everyone, keep in mind, Shelby hates people in the military. Not me, if you're in the military. If you're in the military, I think it's great, because you paid money to be here. And that's important.
This is not a military crowd, I would not guess. I know one, and then, even then, at best, no. How many are we having here? Wait, are you in there? Are you in it? But you're not in it. Oh, okay, so nobody gives a shit. I didn't know nobody gave a fuck. Couldn't care less about that. Oh, who cares? Are we ready to start a fucking comedy show? Woo!
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't start yet. We haven't even started yet, lady. You better put on your big girl pants and get ready for what's about to happen.
Oh, guys, your first comic on the stage. He's Lafayette native. He's a great fella. Everybody put your hands together for Rhet Concienne.
Whenever Trump was running, and he was with the we need to build a wall. Like, all right, yeah, whatever. You need the stupid people vote. I get it. It's something to run on. But now he's president for like way too long, and he's still with the let's build the wall thing. Like, and it doesn't matter what your ideas on immigration are. The wall, that's a bad idea. Like, there's walls here. Hey, you think you can get over that wall right there? I can. It's old tech, man. It's fucking bullshit. You can get over a wall. We figured that out in the 1500s. I can't wait for them to actually build a wall. And then, because I'm that petty, I'll happily donate my taxpayer dollars or something just so I can say, told you, bitch. And they're breaking like a bottle of Trump champagne and cutting this fucking red ribbon. And they're like, we built the wall. Yeah. And then they just hear. Oh shit, right? Because technology exists. Walls are fucking old tech. I'm gonna give you some other shit that can get over walls. Grappling hooks. Ladders. Catapults. Shovels. You go under. Mexicans are obviously good at tunneling. Y'all heard about that El Chapo guy? They'll build the whole fucking railroad, just boom. Send him out on a dirt bike. What the fuck are you doing with this? Like, you can just walk to the end of the wall and go, huh. It's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard in my life. What else? Okay. I'm gonna pull out my notebook. How about that? Yeah. I'm also bothered by how much. Okay, so we just made it like federally, so women can't be fined or arrested for having their tits out. Yeah, right? That's new. That's a good thing. No, you shouldn't cheer for that. That fucking should have been done. All right? Like, and the argument is there's always this outrage. The biggest one was the Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. It was like, oh, the children are watching. I realize I'm bringing up old shit, but every time a tit comes out, I feel like people are fucking outraged over a tit. And they're always like, what about the children? Which is a good argument, because we were at a pool party one day, and my little nephew was there. He's a smart kid. You know, he's always been a promising young lad. And my girlfriend dove in the pool, came up with her tits out. He saw him. He's autistic now. It's not real. That's not a real argument. No one's ever been traumatized by seeing a fucking tit. There's nobody in therapy like, when I was 7, my Aunt Jill, her tit came out and no, that's not real. Fuck you. I got a really big problem with this place, and this is actually a good place for it, but I walked into a gas station and I tried to buy some beer, and the guy at the counter looks at me, he's like, it's not 6. It was like 4 in the morning. It's not 6. I'm like, all right, what? And he's like, I can't sell alcohol until after 6. And I was like, why? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Time is an arbitrary thing that people invented for logistics and organization. It has nothing to do with money or alcohol. Sell me my beer. This is a disease. I need my medicine. And he's like, look, man, I can't sell you alcohol till after 6. And it bothers me when I can't make sense of a law. And I've gone through it in my head over and over again, trust me, I'm the smartest one here. You can't make sense of this fucking law. It's ridiculous. There's no What if a guy works like 3rd shift, right? And 4 a.m. is his, that's his after work. And he just wants a beer after work. You're gonna fucking deny this man a beer? He fought for our freedom in Iraq. I made him a veteran to improve my point. And you're telling me he can't have his fucking beer after work? Fuck you, you fascist. And I'll tell you what you can do. You can't do it at a store you go to frequently because you only get one at this one. And this is what I did, and you can do it too. You go and you get whatever you want to drink. You put a little more money than it costs on the counter, and you walk the fuck out. Your morals are good. You didn't steal anything. And what are they gonna do? You just came in the store at 4 in the morning, put a $10 bill on the counter, and walked out with a thing of High Life. Nobody's chasing you for minimum wage. Okay, thank you very much. Give it up for your hosts, Shelby, Shone, and Charles Thomas Vidrine.
Okay, are y'all ready for the next comic? Are you guys ready? Let's give it up for Mr. Terence Delaine.
It's just beer. It's beer. I got it in that cup because I want to be fancy. It's not fancy. I put it in the front. I want y'all to see how fancy I am. That's how I drink beer. I don't drink it out of no classic bottle like that. I was raised right, so I have it in there. I have it in that. That's how I drink everything. That's how I used to drink grape juice. I thought it was wine because I drank it like that. I'm a classy man, and I just want y'all to appreciate that. This is a show where I guess I'm supposed to be angry, but I have a sad thing I want to get to. I had an open mic yesterday. It was about sad stuff, and I was just thinking about sad stuff. And I remembered that when I graduated high school, the 2 weeks before at the honors night, one of my best friend's dads came up to me and another best friend, and he said, "Boys, enjoy it. This is a great night. It never gets better than this." And I thought about it recently, and I was like, I should have told him he was wrong. That was not the best moment of my life. It was actually 4 years prior, because I peaked at 13. I peaked much earlier than 17. At 13, I had everything ahead of me. I made the geography B, I made spelling B, I made math counts. I had a whole lot of stuff in front of me. I got a scholarship in middle school. I lost it later, but at that time I had it, and it was the whole thing in front of me. When I was 13, I could be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer. Right now, I can be administrative assistant 1. I can be analyst 1, or I can be clerk 1. That's all I can do with my skill set. I want to be analyst 2, but it needs more work experience than I have. And I have the degrees for it, but I don't have the work experience, and so I'm not eligible to be analyst 2. I would have to answer to analyst 2 being analyst 1, because that's my situation. When I was 13, they said I could grow into this head. They said I could grow into it. And now as an adult, I just have it. I just have the same head. I didn't grow into it at all. It's the same exact head. Nothing shook out at all. And so I liked it then. I had so much like potential energy. And now the kinetic energy is not as good. And so that was cool. I guess I'll talk about things I hate other than myself, because you saw where that was going. We don't need to go there. I hate bees. I hate bees a lot. I know they have a purpose. I don't care about their purpose. They are terrorists. Bees are attacking people. They attacked me. I attacked me when I was 5 years old and then when I was 6 years old. I'm scared of bees. I've stayed inside my house before because I thought a bee was outside. I've stayed inside my car because there was 2 bees outside. And I told y'all what happens with 1 bee. 2 bees makes me call my father. And just to see if there was a thing he knows that gets me out of that situation. And he doesn't have a scenario for me. So I just wait until the sunset. And then I just go by, they can't see me after sunset. And I get by like that. I don't like bees. I was told by my 2nd grade teacher that I shouldn't be scared of bees because once a bee stings you, that means they die, so you shouldn't be worried about it. It's just, that was supposed to make me feel good. It made me feel infinitely worse because that means whenever a bee stung me, he decided he had nothing else to do in his life but harm a child. That bee looked around his whole entire life. He looked at the scope of his life, his past, his childhood. He said, nope, I'm going to harm that kid. I'm going to harm that kid, and that's all I want to do with my life. This is my purpose. I'm going to die peacefully on his shoulder after I sting him behind his ear. I'm going to sting him behind his ear and die peacefully. And that's what happened to me. I hate bees. They're terrorists. Like I said, if they had more power, they'd kill us all. That's what they want to do. They're stinging us. I know they have the honey thing. I know that's important. Somebody else can do that. We can get bees out of here. Like, I don't know what grasshoppers do. But I feel like if they're good patriots, they would step up to the challenge and start to create honey for us if we needed them to do it. They haven't done anything wrong. We get bees out of here. Let grasshoppers start doing the honey. They around flowers. They can get it done. Let them do it. We get bees out of here because I hate them. I hate them a lot. I hate marathons. I don't understand the purpose of a marathon. I'm a big sports fan too, and it's not a sports thing. I understand the purpose of sports. I like football, basketball, baseball, soccer, tennis, Summer Olympics, White Olympics. I like every sport. I like all the sports. I like all of them. I love the sports. I really, really love sports. It's just like long races I don't understand. Like not racists, the people. I don't like them either too. We can get to that later. I don't like races, like a long. Like, that's not a real sport to me. It's like an athletic endurance event, but it's really just an athletic test. I don't want to watch nobody take a test. If I want to watch somebody take a test, I'd be a teacher. I'm not a teacher. I don't want to watch nobody take a test. So I don't watch stuff like that. I don't watch, like, the Tour de France. I don't watch NASCAR, and I don't watch people run marathons. I think it's a stupid skill. Because anybody responsible enough to run a marathon is too responsible to ever have to run a marathon. Because you're just in good situations. It's not gonna ever happen to you. To run 26 miles without stopping, that's not a thing you have to do if you're responsible like that. If you have enough dedication and discipline to train to run a marathon, you will never have to run a marathon. If somebody put hand to God and said you gotta run right now from Lafayette to New Iberia without stopping, and you have the skill set to run to Lafayette, New Iberia without stopping, you also are cool enough to have friends in Youngsville, and you would never have to run all the way to New Iberia. You could stop as soon as you got there, and you'd be finished. Useless. It's a useless skill. No one's ever needed to do that before. No one's ever had to do that before. It's not a real thing you need to do. Also, you don't get credit if you don't do a full marathon. You do a good piece of marathon, nothing. You don't get anything for that. You go sign up for Louisiana Marathon right now. You go sign up. You stretch for you got your marathon shirt. You go do your stretches. You get ready to do it. You're ready to go. You go run 21 miles. You start feeling a little tight in the legs. You stop around 21, 22, start walking. You quit at 23. Walk off, go see your significant other. At the end of the race, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's sweating. They're talking about the marathon. They ask you about your marathon. You said, I didn't do a marathon. I did 23 miles. The people around you are going to stop talking to you, the marathon people. They're going to stop talking to you. They're going to look at you with disdain. And then they're going to take your shirt off of you because your shirt says marathon and you didn't run a marathon. You only ran 23 miles, and they're going to make you leave. They're going to make you leave, but you can't leave fast. You know why you can't leave fast? Because you just ran 21 miles without stopping. And your legs are tight. So now, not only do you have to leave a marathon you paid for, you're going to need help leaving a marathon you paid for. That's a stupid skill. You don't need to run marathons. No need for that. A thing I don't understand jigsaw puzzles. I think they're stupid too. You don't need to do a jigsaw puzzle because you already know what it looks like when you bought it. It's on the box. You have seen the end of this journey. You have seen everything you need to see before you ever open it. Before you left Walmart, you know what you needed. You know what it looks like. You can put a lot of work into not doing anything. You know what happens when you're done with a jigsaw puzzle? You gotta hold your beer because your coffee table's full of jigsaw. You got fake cardboard down that you can't even use as a coaster. That's what happens when you finish a jigsaw puzzle. And that's another one. If you don't do the whole thing, you get no credit. You do. If you got a 200-piece puzzle, you do 180 pieces, that's 90%. That's an A in academia. In jigsaw land, people are going to be concerned about you if you do that. You put that up on Facebook and say, look, finished product, I think I did pretty good. Somebody's going to call you. Someone's going to call you and make sure you're all right because they don't think you're okay because you're putting up incomplete jigsaw puzzles. They'll be like, are you okay in here? They're going to be concerned. Last thing I don't understand is credit. I don't understand credit. Credit, it seems like it only works if you ask for it and don't use it, which is not when I ask for anything. I have never asked for something I don't plan to use. I don't understand credit checks. You do a credit check and it's not good enough, they ding you for asking how good your stuff was. And nobody with good things asks how good it is. No one knows, no one cares about that. You only ask if you're concerned about it, which is why you do the credit check in the first place, and you get dinged for not being good enough. That would be like, it's so silly, it hurts me. It's like if I walked up to the bar with like $9 and I said, can I get Johnny Walker Blue? And she said, it's $12, but it's $1 for asking. Give me one of your dollars right now. You now have $8 and no drink. That's a credit check. I hate those. I hate them so much. I don't think they should exist. I love you guys. I'm Terence Delaine. Thank you guys.
Terence Delaine, everybody. Keep it going. Fucking crushed it. Oh, God. Guys, we having a good time? Yeah. All right. Your next comic, she co-hosts a weekly open mic at the Worst Beer and the Worst Open Mic every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. If you guys want to see us do worse versions of these jokes at a later date. Everybody, give it up for Maggie Shipley!
Tall comedians before me. All right. You guys are in such a good mood that I feel weird coming out just mad. But that's why we're here and I am committed. Guys, ladies, people, whatever you are, whatever you want to be. I've been chubby a while. Just, a long time, actually. Several presidents worth. And the pants thing has been a problem since the beginning. So, like, puberty, I was like, nothing matters. I'll just wear man pants. And I had full-size pockets, and everything was amazing. I did have, like, long zippers. And when I sat down, I had zipper poof. I had that fake out crotch, and I was like, well, that's not attractive. But other than that, it was great. And then eventually I was like, hey, lady pants. This will be great. Lady pants. I like lady pants. Let's do this. No, it's not fun. Here's the thing. I'm bigger now than I've ever been, and I was like, that's fine. I will buy plus-size pants. Have you been to a plus-size section? Yeah, it sucked, didn't it? Yeah, it's terrible. No, nothing does fit. Because one, even in plus size, they're like, oh, you're how big around? Here's how tall we think you are. Oh, we just assumed you were in the metasphere based on your circumference. Thanks. Also, the numbers that they use to describe the pants mean nothing. They're arbitrary numbers. It's nothing about being in a size 20 has anything to do with the objective size you are. They were like, because apparently back in the day, ladies wore dresses, men wore pants. And then they were like, ladies want to wear pants. And they're like, should we measure them the exact same way we've always measured pants, waist by inseam? And they're like, no. Fuck them. Make up a size and make it correspond with their dress size. Those uppy bitches. So it's like, all right, fine. I made peace with being a 14 and a 16 and then an 18 and now a 20. But it's like, I should go to the plus size store. I should go to like Lane Bryant. And they're like, oh, do you wanted plus size? Because we made up our own set of numbers. If you're a 20 at Ross, you're a Phoenix here. You're a Delta Sigma Pi. I never joined the Greek system. Doesn't matter. And it's like, I went into a Lane Bryant and I was like, hi, I would like plain black dress pants. And they're like, oh, yeah, we have some of those. And they pointed me toward them. And apparently the phrase plain black, very negotiable. It's like, look at these. These look like they would fit around me, and they look like they would not trail the floor. And then I turn them over, leopard print on the front. Apparently, when I said I would like plain black dress pants, that lady looked at me and thought, that seems like a business casual cheetah. Go to other stores, I'm like, hey, can I get some jeans in the plus size? And they're like, yeah, totally. Here you go. There's plus size right there. Still not short. Nothing's ever short. Plus size? I'm like, this looks like a nice pair of jeans. Turn it over. Ripped down the front. Bedazzled down the butt. For the low, low price of a paycheck, a utility bill, you can have something that will not hide the fact that you didn't shave your legs and glows in the dark. Was that not what you were looking for, ladies? I hang out with comedians, kind of a lot. And there's a certain type of people. Here's the thing. Most comedians have reasonable opinions about comedy because they do it. What's worse is a dude that's never done comedy and has the strongest opinions about comedy. Because he's like, PC culture is ruining comedy. Sir, what? I don't think, It does, I say, like, it's not, it is also in comedians. Because, like, a few years ago, somebody interviewed Seinfeld, and he's like, I couldn't even do colleges if I wanted to. The kids are too sensitive. Mr. Seinfeld, you don't need to do colleges. You've made all the money. All the money in comedy Seinfeld made. And he made it doing clean, network-friendly jokes. There's no reason for him to be like, I want to go do a college tour. It's like, do you want to bankrupt the student union for fun? College kids can't afford you. Why do you want to go? And also it's like, they're too sensitive. No, it's just because why would a 19-year-old who's skipping their geometry homework want to go listen to a 50-year-old millionaire? I just don't think they're going to share the same concerns. Jerry? But when you do talk to like the young dudes and they're like, PC culture, man, PC culture, it's like, no, I will laugh at a wildly inappropriate joke that was terribly offensive if it's funny. If you write a joke so bad that like people are mad at you, but I laughed, I'm just like, I'm going to hell. And then that was a good joke. Most people are like, PC culture. It's just because you can't just call everyone a cunt. Which is fine. You shouldn't call everyone a cunt. You should save that for special occasions. It's a beautiful phrase, and you should save it for when it really matters, when you really want it to matter. If you just call everybody that, like you're British or something, you're from Manchester, then it's meaningless. Don't dance to Butterfly Kisses at your wedding. There's the rest of the human history of music to work with. All right. Please give it up for your wonderful hosts.
You guys ready for the end, for all that there is? Are you guys ready? Well, let's give it up for this next guy. He's very, very, you might even know him. You might know him. You might have heard him before. His album, Splenda Afternoon. You can find it on iTunes or other places where you can find albums and stream stuff that you like. He's from Baton Rouge. Let's give it up for Mr. Mike Honore.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Yes, make some noise. You've made it to the end, I guess. Here's the thing about being at the end. You drink more. And that's where I am in life right now. I've drank too much, and we're going to have a weird time. Are you ready for a weird time? Yes! Yes, that's why I'm super clad. Nobody should put whiskey in a fucking champagne glass. But I did. Because I'm a sexy man. I am a very sexy man. I get mad when people think I'm not sexy. I know what I look like, and it's fine. I'm fat as shit. But look at me. Look at this. Look at this. It's so good. It's so symmetrical and clear and nice and smooth. I moisturize a lot. And I'm beautiful. But some of you fucks think because I'm fat, that's not enough. You know what? Fuck you. I have this face and mad dick. So, say what you want. I rocks with it. I fucks with it. Also, here's what I got going on. I'm going to let you check this shit out. Hold on. Boom. Ba-bam. What? What? I've got two of them. Yeah, that's what I'm working with. But you know how you get calves like this? By walking around with this shit for like 30 years. That's what you do. That's how you get a lot of muscle. My man, how's your calf game? Yeah, you goddamn right it's sick. I'm going to leave this up just for y'all. Yeah, that's how you do it. You got to walk around with this for a lot of time. So ladies, do yourself a favor. Fellas, you too. Do yourself a favor. When you're checking me out tonight, start from the bottom. Work your way up. Because it'll be like, oh, shit, yeah, that's dope. I like that. That's good. Man, what the fuck? Is he depressed? What's going on? Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm like a garbage sandwich with awesome bread. Who wants the carb load? What's up? No? I've never said those words before. I get angry sometimes. Here's what makes me angry now. People. People suck, always. Here's one of the things that really annoys me. I'm at a point in my life now where people think it's okay to point me out to scare their children on sight. Yeah, you're right. That's what you should say. What? It sucks. It's happened multiple times. First time it happened, I'm in a store, and I'm buying some candy because fucking look at me. I'm buying some Skittles. Also, shout out to Skittles. Who fucks with Skittles in here? Yeah. Raise your hand. My man, what bag you fucks with? Green bag you talking, that's sour? Sour? My man, like you toss salad day one. Bam. All right. Who else fucks with Skittles? What you fuck with? What you fucks with? What color bag? What? Blue? Okay, cool. Well, you like doggy style, but like no choking. That's cool too. Who else? Who fucks with like a red or a purple bag? What bag? You say purple bag? Boom. You like a finger in your butt to start. I was buying Skittles. And as I'm in there, I'm just buying my candy, and I hear a noise behind me. And I look, and it's a child. It's a kid. I don't know how old he is, but he's about this old. I don't know what that is, but that. What age? Okay, garbage age. You're right. 4. So like I hear him. He's knocking over all the magazines, flipping shit. His mother grabs him by the shoulders, pulls him in. Is like, hey, you better stop doing that, or this big man's gonna take you, and I'll never see you again. I didn't know any of them. I didn't know what to do. Like my friend, I was just like, nah, little man, look, I'll never do that. But you listen to your mother. She has your best interest at heart. You be good, a scruff, scruff. That was the first time. The second time it happened, I'm in the store. This time I'm buying chips because I like to mix up my diabetes. Okay. I'm buying Doritos. Who fucks with Doritos? What's up? Bam. What's up? What bag you fucks with? Cool Ranch? Cool. Like you like a little anal but don't get weird? That's cool. Like don't pull my hair, but anal. Like or pull my hair and no anal. You can't do both. It's weird. Not both. You pick and choose. Either one. All right, who else fucks with Doritos out here? Boom, in the back. What you fucks with? Spicy nacho? You fuck black dudes. All right. So I'm getting my Doritos. Same situation. I hear a noise. I look. There's a child being an asshole. Mother grabs him. You better stop that, or this big man's gonna take you, and I'll never see you again. And you'll never see your puppies, and you'll never see your toys ever again. I'm like, nah, little man, that wouldn't happen. But I'm I heard you like toys and puppies. Just so happens I have a white windowless van outside, and we can go. No, I'm fucking with you, little man. You be good, scruff, scruff. The 12th time it happened, I'm a little over it at this point. Same thing. I'm in the store. I'm buying Skittles again. I'm back to what I know. I'm in the store. Me buying Skittles. Noise, child, shitty parent. You better stop that. If this big man's gonna take you, I said, you know what? Fuck it. Yep. And I grabbed him and I picked him up. And I walked, and I just yelled in his face like, "Ah, you little fuck!" Nobody liked it but me. It was great. Like, the kid cried and pissed himself immediately. The mother is losing her shit like, no! The cashier's like, don't hurt that baby! Security guard didn't give a fuck. This one old guy in like a line behind me, behind a couple people back, he's like, good, fuck him. Kill him now. There's a ditch out back. Nobody will miss him. So I take the kid, I put him down. I'm like, yeah, now let that be a lesson to you. Your mom's right. Anything could happen to you at any moment. You better watch yourself. Scruff, scruff. Here, take this candy, put it in your pocket. You have a good day. And I walk out. And as I walk out, I tell the security guard, hey, I think that little motherfucker stole some candy. Check his pockets. So the kid's walking out and the security guard picks him up again like, where's the candy, you little motherfucker? And he cries and pisses himself again, and I haven't stopped laughing yet. Oh, God. Anyway, thank you guys. That's my time. You have a good night.